guess I could have waited until you were set up to add you to the stage.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? I can hear you if you can hear me.
I can't hear anything.
I think it's something on your end.
Might have to get on my computer.
Hey, it's Paul.
It just took me forever to figure it out.
No worries.
It went
How you doing?
easier last time. I don't know what happened. I had to go through
Can you hear me okay?
all kinds of settings and everything. But
How are you doing?
Huh?
How are you doing?
Good. You?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. I'm on spring break because of my normal day job. I work at a school, so
Oh yeah. There you go.
I usually catch up on all my Wookiee building stuff over the spring breaks. It seems like
Right, right.
I really like your Gunji, man.
Yeah, thank you. We had a little scare there at the beginning.
It seemed like it. Yeah, I was like
Well,
looking at your
I don't know what
pictures, and I
happened.
was like,
We
what is going on?
I can't figure. We don't know what happened, and I had it all set before I even put any hair on it. Had all the padding in it, and everything, and
Huh.
we it was fitted, and even after I finished the hair when I finished it all and everything, we tried it on. We had the suit on, everything. We were messing around with it, and then we kind of didn't do anything for a couple months here or whatever.
That's weird.
And so I started messing around with her bandolier and stuff like that, and I was doing measurements. I'd have to have her put the suit on and everything, and so I get all the measurements, and so I said throw the mask on just for the hell of it, and
Huh.
so
It
I could,
didn't fit.
I wanted to see what it looked like and everything, and she couldn't get the chin, the bottom of the mask, past to the bottom of her chin, and
Huh.
and I'm like, I, for the life of us, we couldn't figure out what had happened or whatever. I don't know. It's something changed. So it was
It
so
sounds
it's
like
like, okay,
you had
now
to
we're in
get
panic.
creative.
Now I'm in panic mode,
Yeah,
So I'm like, you got all the hair on it and everything like that. I'm like, what am I gonna do?
that mask is so small.
Yeah,
When I most grown adults,
yeah,
it's just not going to work.
right,
So typically, when I sell that, I sell it to people that are quite a bit smaller humans than
right,
myself.
right.
Um, and occasionally, I've sold it to you know more normal to larger size humans. But what I'll do is I'll cut the back of it, the back of that underskull.
Yep.
Um, I'll cut it way back so that it kind of starts to turn into just like a frontal mask,
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
just
yeah.
so that
Yep,
they can get their face like straight in it. Because
yep.
trying to get up
Trying to
in
get
through
through
the
it. Yeah,
dome, yeah,
well, that's what she was having trouble with. Even from the beginning, it was tight going on, but
hmm
once it was on, it would be
yeah,
fine. And there's very little padding in there,
right,
and
very,
everything. And
just
but we
not
got it
room.
to we got it to fit and
Yeah,
everything right from the get go. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, that the bottom of the jaw was literally touching her chin, and I dropped it down probably a good half an inch, if not a little more, and everything. So it was. But I'll show you what I ended up making these. So these are the ones you have in there
hmm
and everything. The ones you put in there. So what I
yeah,
did first was I just eliminated one hole and I just went to the two
hmm
and pushed the jaw down.
hmm
So, but what happened was it pushed the jaw out, so it had a real bad underbite.
hmm
And so I was like, all right, I gotta kick it back. So I ended up making
mm
these ones here
mm
with a little kick to it, so it kicked it back
right,
and everything. And then once I tried it and I just screwed it into the two holes, it dropped it down, pulled it back enough, and then ultimately I ended up making it longer. The
hmm
ones that are in there now have the third hole
mm
and everything. So it's it's as long as it was before and everything. So by pushing it down, it pushed the jaw forward.
yeah,
But then I kicked it back by putting this on there and kicked the jaw back, and it actually sits perfect now. And then the fang sticks out really good and
yeah. It looks
everything.
great in the photos. Yeah,
So
I'd have to like see what you're talking. Like I'm trying to visualize it as you're talking about it, and I'm
I
like
can hold on here.
I'm trying to that sounds like a very complex fitting to me.
Hang on. gonna be tough to see, but so you can see. So where I put the three screw holes, and I ended up using nuts on the back side because I lost the thread and everything like that, and then at the right here at the top there is where it hooks into to where your pin was and everything. So it just pushes the jaw back a little bit and everything. So
yeah.
Kinda,
Can you get that on your head, or is it still too small?
oh God, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Yeah, so the hardest part was, trying to do it with all the hair on there
Mm-hmm.
and trying not to pull. I had to pull the silicone off the shell a little bit to get in there a little better and stuff. But it worked out. I was very happy how it came out. So
It's really
considering,
it's really nice, like having a good amount of knowledge to be able to like fix and fit things,
yeah.
because there's so much stuff like that comes up when building these.
Oh yeah. I mean, my Chewy mask, I had to alter a bunch of stuff on it. Even the chrysanthemum mask, I had to split the skull in half and open it up just so I can get my fat head in there, And but no, it worked out. I was happy. So, and she's very happy, considering all the work that she put into it already.
Right. Where are you guys at on the suit? I can't remember if I've seen photos of the suit progress or.
Yeah, the suit's all done. She's got it all done and everything, and we've had it on a couple times. I'm just working on this bandolier for her and the obi and all that and stuff. So I got that.
When you're done with a costume, um do you put some heat on it to like thin out, to kind of take the volume out of the hair, take some of the crimp out?
Yep.
You do?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hit it pretty heavy with a hair dryer and stuff like that, and just keep combing it through. I'll run some conditioner through it, some detangler and stuff. That tends to help a little bit, but the heat's what really does it. And
Yeah.
even when I made I blended all the hair for her and she latched it all.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I
I lost you. Wait, maybe I got you back. I can't hear you now. I added Nate to the stage, and now I can't hear you. Let me. Huh. Now Nate's gone. Technical difficulties. Let's see. One of these times we'll get this figured out. Oh, now Nate's gone again, so I'm probably going to be able to hear you. Say something now, Paul. You can't hear me either. Shoot. Can anybody hear me? No. Huh. I'm not sure if I know how to solve this. I'm wondering if it's just the Wi-Fi. Can you hear me now? I don't know. We don't have any sound, it looks like. I hear Nathan's now.
I can hear you.
I can hear you. I wonder if it just takes a minute to catch up or something.
Maybe. I don't know. That's weird.
Well, anyway, I can hear you both now. Well, Paul just unmuted, so I think I can hear him now.
Yo.
All right, I got Nathan. Paul, can you hear us yet? Yeah, I can't hear Paul.
How?
I got Nathan. I don't have Paul this time.
I see you.
Yeah.
Quit. Get out of here, dog. Gosh.
I had Paul for a second, and then he went out. So. I think maybe if we just give it a minute to catch up, maybe. Is that Hondo?
Yeah. Bald. No glasses, Hondo.
You, I think we talked about this before, but I don't remember what you said. You were doing the hat like separate.
Yeah, I'm doing the hat. I have it right here. Well, just like a mock-up.
Yeah. Are you making the hat, or?
Yeah, I'm going to make the hat.
Let's see. Can I just order a hat? I just want the hat.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Get out of here, dog. You're really annoying me.
All right.
Okay, now I got Paul.
I got you. That's weird.
Can I hear Nathan?
Yeah, I can hear everyone.
There you are.
Yeah.
There we go. So I don't know
why
what.
this
Well, I couldn't.
this
I
mic's
couldn't,
not working.
I couldn't get in right off of Facebook when I had to copy it and then go into my Google account and then paste it onto my Google and everything like that. And then I was able to get in because it would kept kicking me out because of the mic. I would never have a mic. But I know I just logged back out and just got back in and it didn't work. So.
Yeah, because I just added you back to the stage right before then, and then it started working again. So I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, you were talking about the Gunji suit, I think, before you got cut off.
Oh, you had asked me if I used any heat and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but when I was hackling it, I used heat. I use heat when I hackle the hair.
Yeah.
And everything, and I put it on when I first take it out of the package, and I'm just getting all the snarls out of it and stuff like that. I usually just throw a heat gun on it, clamp to the side of it, and just run it through a bunch of times with some heat, and that tends to help straighten it a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then
so
from
you
there,
don't put heat on it after it's already on the suit?
Yeah, I do. As I'm thinning it and stuff, because I had to thin hers out like really a lot, and I would just run the hair dryer across it with a detangler or something like that. It would, it gets it gets it pretty straight. Helps lay it down, gets that puffiness out of it.
Yeah, Nathan and I were talking about that earlier, just like the difference between types of hair and some of the stuff we put more heat on than others. Sometimes you get a batch that's just like real
Oh
crinkly.
yeah. I've pulled some out of the packages that are just
Yeah,
just a complete frizzball, and it's
Puff
like it's
ball,
the
yeah.
same stuff I've been using, and it's just that I've actually just taken the whole package and just chucked it because it was so bad.
No,
I'm like,
Me too.
I'm not wasting my time on this. So it's
Right.
just
Yeah. Yeah, I
Let's
don't
see,
even
today-
mess with it if it's real bad.
I'm hearing my new boots today.
are those
Huh?
ones? Where are those ones from?
So these are from that Baker's boots. They're kind of close to where I'm at,
Yep.
and you can see like the bottom half of the hair. I ran some heat on it over here. I just glued this on, so I haven't run the heat on it yet. So that's kind of what we were just talking about.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
And then with these ones, I got about 7 to 8 inches of heel in the back and 5 inches in the front, in the sole and the toe, under the toe. And so it's not quite as much of a high heel.
Yep.
It's a little more comfortable.
Right.
And the leather is like way more high quality. Not that Geo doesn't make good quality boots, but these are just like crazy thick leather.
Is it thicker? It's thicker than the other ones, right?
It's much thicker, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it stands up on its own.
Right.
And then with these ones, I'm building my suit a little differently than I've done. I'm doing a spat that it's basically going to hang down. You can see I've got like Velcro attached
Okay.
to the boot on both sides of the toe, and then at the top. And I'm basically just building a mesh spat that will hang down, and I'm basically just going to latch it.
Well, there you go.
And so that way, because last time I did a costume for myself, I ended up I had a hard time finding glue that was going to stick to the leather to be able to glue hair on, to glue hair on the actual boot. And so this time I just figured, you know what, I'm going to just make a mesh sock. I call it a spat.
Yep.
And just latch hair to that. And so I think that I did that for my last costume.
Yep.
And it worked really well. It also was really nice because when I was like bending down in costume, the pants kind of lift up on you.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And there's no separation in the costume when I do this. So that's kind of.
So you'll run the hair up a lot higher. That way you get a better overlay from your pants and everything.
Yeah, I mean it'll only go up like maybe yay high. The hair will, but it's enough because the pants will give it an adequate overlap.
Right. Well, it'll be. I can't wait to see it. That'll be cool.
And then I figured out a new. I used to just like paint the toenails with. Well, I used to make like just rubber toenails and put them inside of the foam, like in the mold, and so they'd be a part of it. But I kept having issues with the toenails falling out. Like I think I would get too much release on the back side of the toenail and stuff. And so I started just making them all as one, like the toenail and the actual part of the foot.
Right.
I just started making it all, one thing, one connected piece of foam. And then I would use just like acrylic paint or fabric paint to paint the toenails, but it would always peel off. You had to repaint it all the time. And I found this, it's a Sharpie paint pen. I'll show you. I discovered this up in Seattle when we went to Seattle Comic-Con recently. I bought like 5 different paint pens, and I was like, I'm gonna use this, but this.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
And that's what I painted those other tonals with. And I mean, it doesn't come off. It sinks into the foam.
Right.
It's perfect. And so it's a much easier. I'm going to start recommending that for people.
Have you tried that flexible foam paint that they, I think Smooth On sells it, or I know I've seen it on Reynolds Advanced Materials website.
I haven't tried a foam paint, but I know people paint with I think it's called Uricoat. Got some around here somewhere. I think it's called Uricoat. They just it's clear, but you put the black in it, and
yeah.
But the problem with it is it sets up real fast. I mean, you get like 40 seconds of work time. And to me, that paint pen is the answer. Cole, are we going to see it at Celebration?
I'm heading that way. I'm hoping that if I can convince her, it's back in California, and we were just out there for we went out there for WonderCon. I mean, not one, yeah, WonderCon.
Oh, okay.
Last year and everything like that, and then we heard when we heard the announcement it was in LA, we're like, oh,
right.
We were just out there, and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I want to go because I miss Japan, and I wish we're kicking ourselves now. We should have just did it and went.
That's how I was for Chicago a few years back.
Yeah,
I didn't go to Chicago.
Yeah,
it was just a terrible time of year for me work wise. And I mean, it was like maybe I put too much, joy on my Star Wars, but man, that was one of the worst weeks of my life was watching everybody else have fun at Star Wars Celebration.
Well, that's like,
never again.
You guys in Japan, it was, I'm like, oh, this is terrible.
I know, it's
called Maker Pro Paint.
Maker Pro Paint. Oh. And it's foam.
It's like a flexible.
Smooth On?
So they have it on Reynolds Advanced Materials website. It's not a Smooth On product though.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Maker Pro Paints, yeah. Scratch resistant. And you can buy like a flex additive for it. And it bonds to like flex foam it and all those foams that they sell.
Hey Nathan, are you going to be at Rebel Scum Con?
I am going to try my hardest to make it to Rebel Scum Con this year. I didn't make it last year.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to make it this year.
Because we're actually.
I heard it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've seen it the past couple of years, and I've always kind of interested me. And we ended up we're going to drive down and everything.
Yeah.
And just take a road trip across the country and end up there, and then we're just going to fly back. But we're planning on being there for.
That'll be cool. You bringing a Wookiee?
Yes, I will either be Kassan or it'll be Chewie, one of the two. But I'm probably going to bring something else too. So I might have my. I'll probably bring my I might bring my Death Trooper too. So and everything. So.
Have you ever flown with a Wookiee before?
Oh yeah. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I carry the mask on. I put it in a overnight, like a carry-on bag and everything. That's how I transport it to any of the troops too. I have it in a carry-on type bag in it. Yeah, it was the first time.
It scares the hell out of me when I try.
Oh yeah. I mean, I want to say it was Anaheim was the first one that I brought. I traveled with it, and it yeah, I was worried that it wasn't going to make it, and
Yeah,
'cause
I tracked mine like the entire time.
yeah, and
I was tracking it with my air tag.
yep. But
I had last time I went to California, I had Chrysanthemum and Chewy in a big giant tote. Everything was in there, masks,
kidding.
everything. But I put the air tags inside of the mask just in case.
Yep.
I mean, if somebody stole that, I would know where that was.
Right.
Rebel Scum is in Texas, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in like Frisco, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
How far away is that from you?
It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes.
It's August.
Yeah, August 7th, 8th, and 9th, I think.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
Oh, yeah. Very hot.
I've been thinking about that one too. It's a really tough time of year for me because I coach high school football, but I would love to be able to go though. I'm making
Yeah, it seems like a really good one.
my idea for Star Wars Celebration Los Angeles is I'm gonna make how like Han Solo's got like the dice hanging from the Millennium Falcon.
Yep.
I want to make some Wookiee toes that can like hang from the mirror.
Oh.
Yeah, so they'll be pretty cool. They're the toes that I make, but mini, like just mini version.
Oh, okay. Now, if you do make them before, then you have to get me a set because I gotta have those hanging from the mirror as I go down.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be really cool to just like bring a set for all the Wookiees that are gonna be there at Celebration.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So now you have to come, right, Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd want a set before I go to Rebel Scum Con because I'm going to be driving down there, so I'll need a set for them.
Yeah, I've already got them molded. I've got them molded already and everything.
Are they made out of the same material as the toes?
I'm going to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I was going to just get like some faux fur and just kind of paste it around them and paint the toenails. I think they're going to look really fun.
Oh, that was awesome. That's so cool.
I don't know, that's one of my favorite parts of Celebration is just all the fun little things people make to celebrate the.
Yeah.
What are you working on today, Paul?
I'm working on her bandolier right now, and I'm trying to. I got the little pieces that go on that glue onto it. I got her working on her bandolier right now, and everything. So I'm just trying to figure out. I didn't mark it which was top and bottom, or how it's going to be orientated because I think it goes a certain way. So, and I'm just trying to find a picture of it. Yeah, I got two things. I'm working on this with her, and I got her. She's doing a frog lady from the Mandalorian, and I've been printing all the pieces. I got the tank. I'm starting to print all these for her.
There's files for that. Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
Oh, so I've been printing in the past few days and stuff and everything, and
I need to print one of those just to put in my shop.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's huge, you know. It's and everything.
Yeah.
It's just
I like having little things like that in here.
yeah.
I want one of those
Like
to
it
wear around
inspires.
town.
Yeah.
But it's yeah. So I've been working on that and this at the same time and because she wants to. We got we're doing a Mandalorian Grogu troop in May there when it opens up, and I'm trying to get this done so she can wear this for the premiere and everything.
Do you guys have a movie theater nearby that does like a really good premiere stuff? Or
Oh yeah. Well, we're going out to so I'm on the East Coast, I'm right on the ocean in Mass, and we're going to Springfield, which is probably about 2.5 hours away, but it's at the MGM Casino,
oh,
and they
okay.
have a huge movie theater in there and everything like that. So, but they're doing that. I think they're doing it all weekend and everything. So
I really think that movie's gonna be a fun movie.
I hope so.
I just started my whole Mando rewatch last night, actually.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
I think we're going to get celebration tickets this week. Announcement this week.
Yeah, isn't it usually in April they go on sale?
The
year
I
before.
went back and checked my email, and for Japan, which was also an April celebration, I think.
Yep.
They sent off an email. I think it was the 21st of March.
Oh, okay.
To say like the tickets were going to go on sale in early May.
Oh, okay.
And so if they're following that same script, we're probably going to get some sort of an email thing this week. I would be banking on.
Yeah, most likely we're gonna try to get there. Seeing that we missed the last one, and we've been to the last 4, I think. So.
Yeah, Japan was really fun, but it being only 3 days made a big difference.
Yeah.
I feel like that extra day is just such a nice thing.
I think this one's gonna be super busy though.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean all of them are.
I think it's the 50th anniversary, right, for A New Hope and everything.
Yeah.
So it's there's gonna be I think there's gonna be a lot of celebrities there and stuff like that.
Yeah, I never do it honestly. When it comes to celebration, I care about like the connecting with people who I don't get to see in person.
Yep.
And there's a couple panels that I usually really like a lot, and it's fun getting some of the merch they have just because it's only available there.
Right.
But there's really not a lot of stuff that I wait in line for.
No, I've never waited in line for any of that stuff.
I don't wait in line. Nobody.
The only line I think we waited in line for was that. I think it was Chicago, and it was at the Lego booth, and I wanted that what is it, 10 and 5 ship, and it was signed by the designers and everything. So, and it's still in the box today. I haven't even taken it out,
Yeah.
built it or anything. It's still sitting in the box up on the shelf. I'm very reluctant to even open it or anything. So it's gonna sit in my collection.
What do you collect miscellaneous, or is there like any specific thing you collect?
Everything. We got a whole room. We have a whole room. The whole room is absolutely chock-a-block full. It's just everything. Anything that looks kind of cool and you don't normally see. I mean, we have a lot of Funkos and stuff and everything, and a bunch of Legos, stuff like that. But then we have all the figures. I have a couple of cases filled with stuff that that are really the nice stuff. I don't want getting ruined or anything like that. And stuff, but it's we got a whole room just all Star Wars. That's all it is. And there's like two shelves of all Chewie. So.
I started collecting Topps Star Wars cards. I collected them a long time ago, but then like I don't know, like a year ago, I got into really like a lot of the Topps Star Wars.
Yep.
Cards. I got a bunch of old ones. It looks pretty good though, huh?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. Careful with so much wet stuff.
Is this the one I did last night?
Yeah. And the E6000.
Hi!
Hello, how are you?
Hey! Oh, this is your other boot. Oh, no, you're
Yeah. I'm just gluing the Velcro on it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Were you leaving?
No, I just got back.
Oh, you said okay, like you're leaving.
No, I'm going to eat something.
Hopefully we can get a good group of Wookiees out in LA.
Yeah, that was that time in Anaheim. That was fun.
Yeah. Shane Monroe, I think he's out of Canada.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
put.
I think he just paid for that room.
Yeah.
Which now when I think back on that, that's pretty crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how many thousands of dollars he paid for it, but that was pretty cool. There was at one point we were all.
he collected a few bucks from people and stuff like
Oh,
that. But I don't think it was nearly what the room cost. So
I doubt it. I can't remember if I gave him anything or not.
it was short money too. It wasn't a whole lot.
Oh,
But that made things a lot easier,
Oh man, it was so great. It was just so cool being able to connect with everybody in that room,
Yep.
I was like, why do I don't even need to go in this location. I can just stay in this room and just talk to all my people,
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome. I had some great conversations with several people. Really cool.
Yeah, because like London was that was too chaotic. That was in London.
Oh, London was crazy.
It was too chaotic,
Their management was so bad.
Yeah.
Japan, by comparison, was 1,000 times better. It's just too many people in one space. But
yeah. Oh, it was brutal trying to get through anywhere in that center concourse area.
Yeah.
But even the changing area was just packed with people. Just
Yeah.
you know.
Well, we should get like a big old Wookiee house Airbnb.
There you go.
That'd be rad.
There you go. Yeah, because Rebels at the Rebel ScumCon there, we're actually staying in the hotel where it's at. So so it'll be.
Oh, nice.
I will just get ready in the room, go down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think that's why people love that con, is because you can stay real close.
Yeah. I mean, it's from the sounds of it, it sounds like it's getting bigger and bigger as they do more, you know. So
Yeah. Well, Kentucky seems like a good guy.
yeah,
He's,
yeah. I've watched a couple of their episodes there where they're talking about it and stuff, you know. But we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to going down there and stuff.
I need to look at that one. If you guys are both going to be there, then I need to take a harder look at it.
But even the hotels in the area like that hotel is all booked and everything now.
Yeah, but there's hotels nearby though.
Yeah, and they're really cheap. They that's the one thing they really did a good job with, is keeping the cost down.
Yeah.
Even the hotel, even the room we got at the.
We can all stay at Nate's. He's only 2 hours away.
What's that?
Yeah.
We can all stay in. We can sleep on Nate's shop floor.
There you go.
Yeah, I got a couch, big couch in here. Bunch of sleeping bags. I've actually slept out here a few times.
You got a TV. You got a TV.
I would too.
I got 2 TVs.
2 TVs. Oh man.
Well,
2
it depends on
TVs.
which direction you're sitting, right?
Exactly.
We can just book a charter bus from his place to the con each day.
There you go.
I should have gotten a freaking bathroom put in out here, but I didn't do it. Every time I come out here in the morning after I have my coffee, I'm out here for like 45 minutes, and then I got to go running into the house to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
How far of a walk is it? How far of a walk is it from the shop to the house?
It's probably 50 yards.
Oh wow. How many acres are you on?
Like 2 acres. All the lots out here, that's why I like it. It's all the houses in the subdivision. It's outside of the city limits, and all of them have to have, it's like, I think it's like 1.5 acres or 2 acres. So we're kind of like spread out.
Sounds real nice. I live in cookie cutter suburbia, so it sounds real nice to me.
Yeah, that's how it was when I lived in town. Like, it was just, I mean, right next to your neighbor, you know?
Yeah.
But out here, there's no lights. I mean, when it gets dark, it is pitch black. You can see every star.
Yeah.
I love it. And the coyotes.
You have like
coyotes going crazy.
you have like a fire pit thing in your backyard for barbecuing?
Yeah, so I have a big fire pit. It's like just stones in a circle, you know,
Yeah.
that I burn stuff in.
What's the population of that town you're living in?
It's in front of my. In Abilene?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, Abilene's pretty big though.
Let me look it up.
But you don't. Abilene's pretty big, isn't it? Isn't that where like TCU is?
So we have three We have ACU, we have Hardin Simmons, and McMurray.
Oh, okay.
It's 128,000.
Okay. Well, I think that's similar to where I live, Southern Oregon, but I don't live.
Yeah, it's not very big. Oh, I broke my nose on the inside of my Chewy mother mold, like the part that goes into the nostrils.
How did you do that?
And I had to repair it last time.
How did you do that? Was it just?
I have no idea.
Was there like a thin spot in the middle?
No, it's pretty thick. I don't know. When I clamshelled them together, I guess just the force, it just snapped off. It was weird.
I used to have a lot
So I used
of problems.
epoxamite for my glue and just put it back together and sanded it a little bit, and it was perfectly fine.
It doesn't affect
Nuh-uh.
It doesn't affect.
There's a little bitty. You can see a little bitty line right there, but once I paint the nose, you can't see it anymore. It's weird.
Yeah, I think for like most special effects shops and stuff, that would be like a death sentence for a mold.
Yeah,
I imagine. Especially right in that spot because it's not covered up by hair or anything.
Yeah, I was freaking out. I was like, man, I don't want to have to remake that mold again now.
Yeah,
because I had to do 4. I used 4 Chewy face skins on the last run, and I still had to do 3 more of them. And so I was like, crap. So I just tried to repair it, and it fixed it. I say that it'll probably break off right now when I'm demolding this one.
Yeah. That makes for a bad day. Bad week.
Yeah. I have so many molds I have to make. I just bought a big tub of Rebound 25 because I've got to do that little bitty skull, that vein, that Nito skull. I've got to do Hondo. And then I've got to do one other mold. Where's that other one at?
Oh, dude, the Hondo mold is that's going to take some serious
God, yeah, it's gonna
just to not create like a negative. To not create like a sort of outbreak.
The vein one was pretty scary, but I think after doing that one, I think I'll be all right. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna get, you get it to this point, sculpted and like cleaned up and everything, and then you make a mold of it, and then what if you F that mold up? Then you have to like redo your sculpt.
Yeah.
My demolding process has been a lot easier though. I started using palm olive and water mixed, like a really small amount, and I just mixed it on the inside of the molds, and then it demolds with like 99% alcohol.
Huh.
So I just pour alcohol down in there.
You're always good at coming up with I just buy smooth on release.
Well, see, I watched a bunch of videos, like before I did the vein mold, I watched a bunch of videos on how to do these molds. And the guys like at Immortal Mask, they use the palm olive. It's the orange one. And then you mix it with some alcohol, with some 99% alcohol, and you spray it inside of the mold. And then the water or the alcohol evaporates and leaves just like a film of soap. And then once you pour some more alcohol in it, it just separates from the mold. It's crazy.
So they like that better. Did they talk about why they like that better than just using like some man release?
I don't remember what they said. They said that they tried other things and they had problems with them
Reacting.
with the silicones not liking them. But I've never had a problem with that release.
The man stuff.
It's just cheaper to buy the Palmolive.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I was making as many masks as you are, I'd probably want to find a cheaper way to stone release too. I don't make that many, so usually one can last me quite a while. But
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I had like 0 people on my list probably 20 days ago, and now I have 10 masks that I have to make.
yeah, that sounds about right. It's tax season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Yeah, it didn't break.
I think it was like my version 2 mask. My version 2 mask, I forgot to spray release on a pour.
That one right there.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it broke off.
Okay. Luckily, I've never had that happen, but I've worried about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This mold's gonna have to be remade pretty soon, anyways. It's kind of like falling apart.
Yeah.
It looks really dark on there. It's not that dark.
That's one of the coolest things about like when the first time that I like learned how to mold something and actually got to a point where I was putting silicone in it and then just like pulling it apart. And then like I didn't know about release for the first like year of doing it. So I like ruined molds. I could only use them like 5 times because they took so much damage just getting them. Then I learned what release was. That was a pretty gratifying thing though. When you finally like achieve a mold that you can reuse like indefinitely. It's like a really good feeling.
Oh yeah. I think I got the most satisfaction off of my vein mold because
I imagine, yeah.
That one,
yeah, because that's so
that
much
was like 3 days of messing with that thing.
Do you do that thing where you're like you think you're done, but then it's like I need to sleep on this thing and look at it again for the next 2 weeks just to make sure,
When I'm sculpting.
Yeah.
When I'm sculpting, I do.
Yeah, it's just like I found like even with Chewy, which like is 99% covered in hair, I would still be like I'd have to look at it from a million different angles and I was just like, oh well maybe, and then I'd go in and tell my wife, okay, I think I'm good. Tomorrow's the day I'm gonna mold it. And then I'd sleep on it for a night, come back to it in the morning, and go, no, I got to change something, and I'd do that for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and then finally it was just like, I was just tired of it, so I was just like, I'm gonna do it.
Got to do it.
Yeah.
So I've been tossing this thing around for my chrysanthemum. I'm gonna try to make a glove instead of how everybody uses the gorilla gloves and stuff.
Yeah.
So I made a hand that I'm gonna sculpt the gorilla hand or whatever the certain hand on to, and then make a mold and everything and try to make a glove, a chrysanthemum glove. Because I'm not a big fan of that.
That'd be cool.
The gorilla one that everyone uses.
Yeah.
And but I've been tossing this thing around for I don't know how long, and but I'm finally starting to do something with it and everything. And I'm thinking about doing with the knuckles, the knuckle dusters. I have a set of ones that I found on the
Mhm.
the website there. I forget where I got them from, but they're too thick. And then the original ones actually taper down into like a more like a ring, and
Yeah.
everything like that. So I'm gonna try to make a clay version of this, and then I'm gonna cast it, and then I want to make this out of silicone and everything with the
That'll be
gold.
cool.
Because I'm afraid
Yeah.
that when you're sitting there trooping, and a little kid comes by,
Yeah.
wink, I
Yep.
can see that happening.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, you
So-
got
Yeah,
a lot of
I had a Ghostbuster
So
step in front of me the other day when I was at Lubbock Con.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm gonna try to make them out of
I almost got
silicone.
run over.
those fingers you can buy on Amazon. I think they're sold as like a monster hand or monster. It's like a werewolf. It's like a
Yeah.
black. It's like a black glove with faux fur on it,
Yeah.
and then it has these
Those
attached
are
to it.
those are the ones so that's
Yeah.
what I did. Is I ripped them off of the glove.
Yeah. So
I got.
I was trying to do the same. I was trying to rip it off, and that you cannot get that material out of there.
Oh,
It's
it is
impossible.
like it is. I mean, I still
Yeah.
got the glue and the fur still attached to it and everything. But
So I
it fits
messed.
the finger great,
Yeah.
and
So I
everything.
messaged the guy. And I said, "Can you send me just the fingers?"
Oh, no kidding.
And he sent me 2 sets of ones with
Yeah.
just the fingers. And I haven't
Nice.
used them. And to be honest, I don't know if I ever will.
Yeah.
But I was saying, if you're going to make a hand, you might consider making individual fingers.
So that's what my plan was to
Yeah.
to do that, and
Mhm.
then mold, and then just fill in the areas with
Yeah.
the clay mold and everything like that. And
Mhm.
that was my, because I'm not a sculptor by no means or anything like that. So
Oh no, but you got to do it, man. You got to sculpt it. Just use this as a reference.
yeah,
Because one, like you don't want
because
somebody coming back at you and being like, oh, you can't use my
yeah,
sculpt or whatever. But
But
also, like we can look
but-
at fit photos and find you good references, and you'll be so much more proud of it if you sculpted
well,
it
that's
all.
the thing. I'm gonna try to make it as close to the
Yeah.
screen one, because there are some good shots of them, especially from Anaheim when they had that display there. I got a ton of pictures and everything, but it's got his knuckles are too
Right.
big and everything, and everything. So, but I did that, and I was like, but it's not what it looks like,
Right.
and everything. But that's the idea, is to
Yeah.
try to do something like that,
Put a little like hole or something in your when you do your sculpt. Put like a little hole so I can still use my cell phone, please.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, really.
I've already
Because-
thought of that. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how I can use. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. I just want to be able to still. I want to keep my monster hands on, but also still use my cell phone.
I think there's you can get little. Can't you get those for gloves? Those little pads or something like that.
Yeah. I don't
know if it'll. I've seen the little pads you can glue on to like your regular gloves, like your regular winter gloves or something.
Yeah.
And you can still use your cell phone and stuff. But yeah, that was my idea, and so I'm gonna try to. I got all the clay and everything, and
I think these are
working.
I think is this latex? I'm pretty sure it's.
I think it is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but and then I'm gonna extend it down, probably like that far, and everything. And then I was thinking about putting some sort of like an athletic wristband type, and attaching it to it somehow, because I know the silicone gloves are going to be like sweat machines,
Mhm.
and they're going to fill
Oh,
up
yeah.
with water. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking maybe just using some sort of attaching some sort of athletic wristband to it to kind of catch some of the sweat that's going to be pouring out of it. Because if I use silicone, that they're going to sweat. Like even the latex will sweat and everything. But
Some people are
I'm just-
really crazy though about wanting to have like screen accurate hands, and there really are not great options. I don't know if there's
No.
any options out there for any
I don't
kind
think
of
so.
screen accurate hands. So that there's a good window there where
Yeah.
I'm always seeing people posting there. What do you do about hands? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I use. I mean,
Yep.
I literally use this.
Yep.
I literally just put that on my hand,
Yeah.
and I'm not kidding. Like, there's nice and light, and they still work with my cell phone. And I literally just take a Sharpie and color in the white letters
Right.
on the
Yeah.
top of the hand. And
Yeah, mine are just like Amazon running gloves. Like they're
yeah,
thin black
Right.
gloves.
I use those cotton gardening gloves, the
Mm.
brown
Yeah.
cotton ones. I got like 5 pairs of them, and I just use those. You know.
Sometimes I don't even wear gloves.
Well, you don't have to. Chewy didn't wear gloves in the original
No, you
video.
didn't.
I don't think he liked his hands getting hot.
Is that
I don't think so either.
Is that NFT one?
Yeah, this is that NFT mask.
I absolutely love that color.
Yeah,
So
I
cool.
like the colors.
It's crazy because it's literally like exactly the same as the King Cologne blend that I use. I mean, it is when I blend this together, and if I were to like put it in hot water and pull it out,
Yep.
I mean, it's like a near match on this screen. This looks a lot more red than this.
It looks redder or darker.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but it's crazy how close the match is.
Yeah.
Between these when it's straightened out. But NFT is like essentially it is like the King Cologne, but it is like it's been fully straightened. Like you straightened it as much as you can. There's no crimp in it at all.
Right. And that's what you said it's 10 inches now? So, or is it, what does it come in, like a big coil or something?
So it comes in a weft. This is a bag of it right here. And a weft, I didn't know what a weft was before somebody shared with me what a weft was. But essentially it's this. And when I grab the end of it, it's varying lengths. So
Oh, I see.
and so this is essentially one strand of the weft, I guess.
Yep.
It's real messy. And this is plenty long enough.
So that's what, about 14? Yeah.
Closer.
Maybe longer.
A little longer
Yeah.
than that, yeah. And so like I'm just pulling, strand after strand and piling it up into bundles like I do with a normal
Yep.
situation. And then
So
I run it through the hackle.
Is it varying lengths throughout the whole piece there?
It's a little bit, yeah. It's not like every strand is exactly that long.
Right.
But if I grab about 2 inches in on one end of that and about 2 inches in on the other end, it's not pulling apart still.
Okay. All right.
So, but yeah, if I were to run this through the hackle, I'd lose about half of it in the hackle. And then what I would use is I would just pull it out of the end of the hackle and then make a separate pile of like the stuff that gets lost in the hackle that's shorter. And I just use that on the areas of the suit that I can.
Yeah. So that's already pre-blended. That's the color, right? That's the color you used on the mask.
Yes, yeah. They obviously are known for they're not known for the wefted hair. I don't know.
Yep.
Frankly, I'm not the expert, and I don't really know um, all that they do in terms of the wefted hair.
Yeah.
But if you want it to be really long, I think they need to do a weft
Yeah.
because they normally are doing the stuff with the backing. And when I made this mask, the guy who I'm making it for, I told him to do this because I just wasn't even thinking at the time. So he sent me this piece of the gray for the back cowl,
Okay. Yep.
and I ended up not using it because I was thinking like, wait a minute, like this hair that he's giving me in the wefts is long enough to just latch,
Yep.
and
Right.
a latch hooked mesh suit's going to breathe way more
Then that
than
will. Yeah.
than this will.
Yeah.
And so essentially, I just latch hooked the cowl, and it'll breathe a lot better than this, especially in a mask where like that it doesn't get hotter anywhere. It doesn't get hotter anywhere than that, or more
Right.
hot than in the mask.
Yeah, that's
I like it. The
interesting.
thing I'm not crazy about the NFT is it's really delicate. So like I feel like in the normal cane colon haired mask, you could like shake your head around and like the hair is still going to come fall back in place.
Yeah.
But with this, like if you shake your head around a lot, the hair, poof, it just goes poof. It doesn't. It's not heavy enough to just like fall back
Yeah.
in place. So that's one thing I'm not crazy about. It's not really that big a deal, honestly. But and then the gray is just gray. It's like they sell the brown beast and they sell I think it's called gray werewolf or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's this stuff here. And there's no brown in it. I like putting a little bit of brown in my gray just to like ease the transition between colors. Mm-hmm. It's kind of just my thing, but I don't know. I like that. I had fun doing it though, and this new sculpt I had NFT in mind a lot when I was making this sculpt, because some of the sculpts I've had in the past were more like I sculpted the shape knowing that I was going to be getting some bulk out of the cane colon hair. Mm-hmm. This one, I knew I was going to get almost no bulk out of this hair because all the volume is taken out of it.
Right.
And so the shape of it is a little bit different than some of my past molds. And the give and take of it is that when I do a cane colon mask, I have to do a lot of straightening. Otherwise, it looks too big. Whereas it's almost made more for an NFT type hair that's been straightened a lot.
Right. Yeah, they're right up the street. They're up on the other side of Boston from me. I think they're in Lawrence, Mass.
Yeah, there's a guy. What is his name? He just messaged me yesterday. They had some kind of a clearance sale at NFT. His name's Norman. Norman Gugliotta. I don't know if you know him, but he does a Chewy, and he's I think working on another Chewy or something. But he messaged me, and he went to. They had some clear out, spring cleaning or something like that.
Yeah.
And he went and bought a whole bunch of stuff and got a discount.
Interesting.
I don't think I could, like, some people, like, they say to me, like, oh, I could never sculpt a Chewy. That's how I feel when I look at that Hondo. Like, I'm just like, yeah, that's, I would just wouldn't be.
I'm just trying to get it ready. Huh?
And then molding it, like all the little horns and the details and stuff. I would be like, oh my god, there'd have to be like a major plan, and I'd want to run my molding plan by like somebody who's been doing it for 20 years or something.
That's what I did with my vein.
Yeah.
I was talking to Rob Skeen.
Mm.
I probably messaged him about 30 times, and he was like, just kind of coaching me through it.
Yeah.
He helped me tremendously. And then all the Stan Winston videos, I used 3 different emails, and I probably watched, 100 videos on silicone painting, mold making, sculpting, every
Those
little thing.
Those
things
videos
are so good.
Yeah. I learned so much from those videos. Like I knew nothing. And that's honestly all I've ever really watched. There's not a lot of great videos on YouTube for like all of that stuff you're talking about.
No, there isn't. I saw a few, but nothing. And what's crazy too is like nobody makes silicone masks using these Ed heads.
Mhm.
So I had to kind of I had to just figure it out because it's plastic. There's no way to mount your shell to your mount your mold to your core.
Mm-hmm.
So I came up with a strapping mechanism. So I strap it to the mold to keep it from separating before the silicone. I didn't think about that until I bought freaking 5 Ed heads.
And you're going to do a full silicone Hondo?
So this part, his face, just like this, it's going to be silicone. And then I'm going to make a junk mold of his hat. That way I can just cast it out of some resin. And then the hair will be easy because I've messed with that crap all the time. So I'll just put his hair. I'll mount his hair on the inside of the hat, set it on top of his head, and then I'm actually 3D modeling the glasses right now. I've got just about designed, and then all I have to do is I'll mirror it when I print it, and then come up with the strapping. But it should be pretty cool.
I think doesn't Chris Stevens do a Hondo mask?
And he does. He does all latex stuff.
Yeah, and aren't the glasses like a part of it?
Yeah.
I like separate glasses. Man.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing it as part of it and just leaving the hat separate. But the more I think about it, it'll be better with the glasses separate. They're not going to move around because it'll be just like they'll be on your head.
Yeah. I think maybe I might have like a fear of like putting a silicone mask.
Really?
Like,
it's not that bad.
I've put a chewy mask on, but that's just a lot of, I don't know. There's no breathing. I couldn't breathe through my mouth. Oof.
Well, I made nostril holes on this guy, so you'll at least be able to breathe out of your nose on him. But on Bane, you can't.
Yeah. Bane, yeah.
I'm gonna pick.
I
love putting this mask on though.
I don't know if I could put that on either.
like 2 minutes in, I'll be like, okay, get me out of here.
I have a hard time any confined spaces now. I don't know why, but it's just crazy. I've been floating the idea around about doing a mold of my head and everything, but I don't know. I watched the videos on Stan Winston there and stuff about how to make one and this, that, and everything, and I don't know if I could be in that thing that long. Yeah, I don't think I could be in it that long because I want to make a new. Eventually, I'm gonna make a new Chewy mask, and and I wanted to do a cast of my head.
Yeah.
So
Get
I
it
could.
scanned. Just go get your head scanned instead.
Well, that was the other thing I thought of, and I just have to go and find someone that can do that, and then I can just 3D print it. You know.
Yeah, years ago I had my head scanned, and
That's
I
my
used
next purchase. I'm getting a scanner.
They're making them pretty good now, aren't they?
Yeah, Reality makes a really good one. I mean, I could like just scan this guy right now and 3D print him, and it would be pretty much exactly the same.
I would think you'd want to do that and then mold that before you mold the clay, but maybe not. That's a lot of pain.
Yeah. The only thing with this clay though is it's so easy to demold. Like,
Yeah.
you clean it out with some acetone or some, just soap and water, and it comes out, or heat. You can heat it up a little bit, and it comes right out. Usually, it'll come out in kind of like together.
That's the oil-based stuff, right? You're using, right?
Yeah, this is Monster Clay. I have a couple of other things that I've used, like Chavant Clay, which is pretty much the same thing.
Yep.
I kind of like the Chavant Clay better.
Yeah, that's what I bought for to do the hand, to do the glove, with that stuff there.
What color did you get?
It's like a reddish color, a red.
Yeah.
They just started doing green or something, didn't they?
Yeah, I've got the green. That's what I did this little skull in. This little guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I like the side profile of his head.
Somebody's watching this video right now and they're just saying, "Man, that guy's so weird."
Yeah, for real. Look at that little guy though. I can't wait to make a mold of this guy and then have him just sitting on my table.
It's pretty
Cool
awesome.
looking.
Man. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is the green. It's a pretty cool color.
Any difference between the colors, or is it that like the hardness?
No, I mean it's just like some people say it's like you can see the details differently.
Oh,
but I mean I see them about the same. I just kind of like the color of the green.
Yeah. Oh, that's like everything I 3D print, I print it in gray. Everything I do, because I can see everything better than like if it was black or blue or red or whatever. Everything I do is gray, and that way I can see the details better. And when I'm cleaning it up, sanding it or whatever,
Yeah,
I just gotten into a habit. It's always been gray. So.
I print in whatever is the cheapest.
Yeah.
Whatever is the cheapest filament I can find. That's what
I've been getting it from Bamboo. I've been buying the refills from them.
Have you?
And I buy it in bulk.
Yeah.
It's like ends up being like $14 a roll.
That's not bad.
No.
I've been using some black. It's Elegoo. I think it's Elegoo.
Yep.
Yeah. Black Elegoo PLA Plus or something like that. And it's pretty good.
Yep.
I used a lot of that on my K2SO that I printed.
Yep. Yeah, I think I used to use the eSun stuff.
Yeah.
And when it was cheaper, and then they kind of got more and more expensive, and then. But ever since I got one of these the Bamboo printers, and I've been buying their filament. I tried running that Polymaker stuff.
Yeah.
And it didn't like it. It just didn't run right.
Really?
You could see the print lines more or something. And I printed some stuff. I had some stuff laying around. It might have been because it was old, but and everything, but it didn't. And I even took some out of a new package, I think, and it didn't print nearly as good as the bamboo stuff and everything. But I don't know.
The bamboo stuff does print really good.
Is it flexible?
You can get TPU.
Yeah.
But not bamboo. Bamboo's not flexible.
No, I mean they have different ones. Like there's PLA Plus. There's PET G. I use PET G a lot too. PET G is it's more durable towards like heat, and it's easier to sand. And then I've printed TPU before, like my straps for my Death Trooper chest piece that go over the shoulders. I printed those in TPU.
I got into 3D printing maybe 8 years ago or something. And my brother and I printed a whole 3PO costume, and I just didn't keep up on like all the changing technology and everything.
Yeah.
And so
it's crazy different now.
Yeah.
Like the bamboo printers completely changed the 3D printing for everybody.
Yeah, that's
because before that, everybody was using like reality.
Say that again.
Before the bamboo printers came out, everybody was using like reality, like Ender 3s and CR10s and those type of bed slingers. And then bamboo came out with a bed slinger. I can't remember what they call it, but it's freaking awesome. And then they came out with these. I don't even know what I have 2 P1Ps, 1 P1S, 3 Elegoo Centuri carbons. But the Centuri carbons are pretty much like clones of the P1Ps. And you don't even have to do anything to them. Like they literally just you hit print and they just do it.
Yeah.
Whereas my old printers, like they were like clones.
Yeah.
I had to fix them all the time.
Ever since I got this bamboo one, it's printing all the time, printing something. I love it. And it's so much faster. I mean, I'll print stuff awesome. That like I got a piece on it right now printing, and it's like a 13-hour print, but if I did it on my CR10, it would probably be 30 hours, That thing it's just those ones are so slow.
Exactly. And you got the app too. That's what I like about bamboo. Although I will say that I kind of like my Centuri carbons better than I like my bamboos. They're just like rock solid. Like the print quality is, I think, better than my bamboos, and they're cheaper too.
Yeah, I was going back and forth before I bought this one, and I was looking at those ones as well and stuff, and and I just ended up going with the bamboo. They came down in price so much,
Can't go wrong with them.
I have no complaints. It's been good to me so far. I only had one print fail, and I think that was my fault.
Have you had to swap the nozzles out at all yet?
I haven't even touched it. I haven't done anything to it.
No.
I
had to print. I printed like 10,000 little coin holders for a friend of mine. So I went through a few nozzles.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
It's not hard to do.
Yeah. The only problem I have with it is when it purges the filament out and kicks it out the back. You know,
Yeah.
if I don't, I gotta sit there and watch it. There's a couple of times it launched it right onto the table. You know, because it,
Oh, crazy.
you know, and it's like, and then I think that's what happened when my print failed. It sent it out on the table or something like that, and I came down to a big
Yeah.
rat's nest of filament and everything. So.
I've done that before. Yeah, I've come out because a lot of times I'll just start it and then I'll start it at the end of the day and I'll be done for the day. I'll close the shop up and go inside and I'll just come back out here in the morning and it'll
Yeah.
just I'll have like a complete mess. I've had that happen a couple times. Oh, hundo. Here's his glasses. I'll put these on there just to kind of so I can get an idea of what he looks like with them.
I feel like Hondo without his glasses is kind of like Chewie without his mustache.
Oh, for sure.
Like it doesn't look
It's
like
weird.
Hondo. Like it's crazy. I feel like Chewie, all the way up until the mustache, he does not look like Chewie.
Yep.
Every single time.
That's why if I ever have people that are like, hey, can you send me a picture? I want to see what it looks like. And it's not done yet. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I don't send progress pics. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, look at that, how different he looks just with his glasses on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness. Hi, baby. What did I get? Oh.
I'll tell you, it gets real boring in the shop sometimes. So it's real nice having other people that hang with.
Yeah, I understand that. That's why I get on live a lot on Instagram, because it's just kind of nice, even if there's only like one person that's on there. It's just nice to talk to something or to somebody. Although you can't turn your freaking music on anymore because they'll cut you off.
Oh, really?
Because of copyright issues. Like if you have music playing and they can hear it in the background, they'll cut you off. So I have to put my little earbuds in, or I did buy some. I have some Meta glasses now, and I did a live the other day. You can screen, or you can stream it through your glasses. It's kind of cool.
Oh, I never thought of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so like I could just be. I don't know if it'll do it through this or not. Let me see.
Why are you not doing that right now? You should be doing that right now.
Are those Ray-Bans or the Oakleys?
I think you can buy those at Costco. Where'd you get them at?
Let's see if it'll do it. I actually got them. They're used. I got them on eBay for like $200.
That's actually a really good idea.
Oh wow.
Were those the Ray-Ban ones?
Yeah, and they have the transition lenses so that you can use them as sunglasses too, and then they'll just transition to sunglasses and clear lenses. Let me see if it'll do it.
Oh, that's a major breakthrough in Wookiee lab sharing. That's what I should have said in the post for this. I should have said Nathan's going to have his Meta glasses on. And there's probably like 50 people in here right now.
I don't know if it'll do it on here. I know it'll do it through my phone on Instagram.
It might be like a StreamYard issue or something.
Bluetooth. Let's see. That would be cool though if it would do that. What the hell?
I might have to get a pair of those depending on your little test run here. I need to see that.
Why is it coming up? There it goes.
We need to get a Wookiee Lab merch, like just one thing, even like a hat or something.
Some hats or something?
Yeah, like something. I was tempted to say a T-shirt, but I don't know. I feel like we haven't had the time to really dive into.
Yeah, it's not letting me find it. I know whenever I'm on Instagram, it gives me the option to like I can stream through my glasses, but I can't find it on here. It's pretty cool. I did it for a little while the other day. The only problem is these are the Gen 2 Meta glasses, so that the battery life, it's only like, if I'm streaming through them, it probably will only last for like 45 minutes or an hour.
How long does it take to charge?
Well, if you charge you charge the glasses inside the case, and the case actually will charge also. So it takes probably about 40 minutes, I think, to fully charge them in the case.
So you could get like 2 pair of them and just
swap out.
Yeah.
Advanced. What is this?
What generation are they on of those things?
They have Gen 3s are the ones that are out now. These will do 1080p video, and then the Gen 3s will do 3K video, which I don't know what. Yeah, won't do it. I tried. One of these days when I'm on YouTube or when I'm on Instagram, I'm doing it. I'll tell you to check it out real quick.
I think, yeah. I can get on YouTube too and see some examples probably, but I never even thought of that.
Well, I think I'm gonna go inside, and the little one is going to play in the pool.
Yeah.
All right, man.
So I will see y'all on the next one.
All right, Nathan, have a good one.
Great.
Yeah, y'all take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, if I can get out of here. Computer is so slow right now.
You can put your meta glasses on at the pool.
Yeah.
When Celebration was in Anaheim, did you get into that Mando museum that they had set up?
Was that the was? Oh, that was.
It was in like the other building.
Yeah. No. Unfortunately, we didn't. You had to get like. You had to like get in a queue line in the first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
So I tried it every morning and we were there, and I just couldn't get. You had to get tickets for it or something.
Yeah.
I never was able.
I
wasn't
that
able
was
to get
the
in
one
there.
thing. I got to do so much fun stuff, but that was the one thing that we didn't get to do.
Yeah, So one of the guys in our garrison, he got in there, and he's the one that got the pictures for me
Yeah.
of Chrysanthemum and everything. But I would have loved to have seen it in person.
Same. Hopefully we get something like that again.
Yeah, because I get from what I could tell, that was a really neat display they had set up and everything.
Yeah, I really liked Anaheim, but that was like I said, that was the one thing that I didn't get to do.
Because they had the frog lady in there too.
Yeah.
That's where I got, other than the series, that's where I've been getting a lot of my. The guy that was in there had got some pictures for me and stuff,
Yeah.
and I was able to. I used that for a lot of references and everything.
You ever like when you're, I don't know, just like, do you ever hit like lulls in like your building where
Oh
you just
yeah.
like don't do anything for months at a time?
Yep, absolutely. I get to a point where I'm like sick of it.
Yeah.
And, I
What
just
what
don't.
what brings you back?
I I think it's just I don't know. It's I'll be watching something, a movie, maybe I'll watch it,
Yeah.
one of the episodes again or something like that, and then and half the time I watch them, I'm watching them for
Right.
detail or whatever. I see something new, and and I'll start just get back into it again, and then I'll get into a groove where I just want to keep going with it. And it's kind of like where I'm at right now. I mean, I could sit here every day and work on this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm at
Yeah.
that point, I could sit down here every single day and work on everything and just keep, you know, pounding it all out and getting it done and everything like that. And then and then I think what I do is I burn myself out, and I just don't even want to look at it for a while.
Yeah.
And, and I won't even, there was times when didn't even come in here for like a month, I just closed the door and I wouldn't be back in here. And and now I'm like, I try to come, if I was enough funk or whatever, I try to come down, but then I realized I didn't have something. I needed to order something.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm not going to sit here and mess with something and not have the right stuff. And,
Yeah.
I had to order it and, it would sit around for a while or whatever, but I'll tell you what, I said this time right now that's gotten me really going now is, so we did a troop, last weekend, and I had started working on this stuff, a few weeks ago, and I knew because we had some troops coming up I wanted to kind of get these things done.
Yeah.
So we went to this one that was I had never been to one, and it was absolutely phenomenal. So we went and saw. It was up in Portland, and it was the Portland Symphony Orchestra
Okay. Yeah.
doing the music to Empire. and everything. So they had the Empire up on the big screen in the in the um
Right.
in the opera house or whatever you want to call it, the theater, and they played the movie with them doing the music. And I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I was blown away.
You were moved.
Oh, it was absolutely the most incredible thing. I've never seen it. I've never done it before, you know, and I've always wanted to do it.
Were you in costume when that was going, or?
Oh, we trooped before it, so I was
Okay.
Chewy before it
Yeah.
while everybody was coming in, and then right before it started, we all got out of our stuff and we were able to get in there. So I got in. We got into the movie right around the mid part of Hoth and everything. Right about the time when Han rescued Luke and everything. So
Yeah.
we did miss the first few minutes of it and everything, and because we were getting out of our stuff and everything. But I'll tell you, the music was just phenomenal. It was just, I can't describe it. It was how good it was. I don't know if you've ever been to one,
I have. Yeah.
and
Yeah. It's pretty
I'll
moving.
tell you, I can't wait to see it do that again.
Yeah.
It was
It's
it
like
really,
how it was meant to be viewed.
oh yeah, and it was, and I don't know, I don't even think I've seen Empire on the Brink screen since it came out. I mean, I've always watched it. You just watch it on TV or something. You know, watch it on
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever. You know, and I just never made it to the theaters when it gets re-released or whatever. And probably in like the 2000, probably like 2000s maybe if they did it. I can't remember, but seeing it on the big screen again, oh, I saw details that I had never seen
Yeah.
before on the big screen. You know, just their facial expressions
Right.
and
Right.
stuff, and it's just the emotion that goes along with it. And it's just it was absolutely incredible. I just and that really just in this last week. I mean, it's just only, but it's
So now
really,
you're riding the high.
oh, it's just I just want to keep working on this stuff and get it done. It's just but yeah, it was that was quite the experience. I'll tell you, it was. I can't wait to go to another one.
I feel like I do the same. Like, just I find inspiration from. I haven't figured out exactly where the inspiration always comes from, but it does. It that Light and Magic documentary.
Yep.
I feel like I've gotten more inspiration from that than maybe any other Star Wars show, movie, or anything. Like I watched that thing like on the loop.
Yep. I love all that stuff. I enjoy it so much. I love just shows you how it's created, how everything was done, and it's just you know you know I love that stuff. It's like whenever I go to if I go to any type of sporting event or even Disney or whatever it is, I'm more interested in what's going on behind the scenes and how things are made, how things are built. Just
Yeah.
I'll miss the whole show looking at all that other stuff. It's
Yeah.
I'm just mesmerized by it. I've always been fascinated with how things work.
Paul, remind me, what do you do for your day job?
So I'm a foreman in a quarry.
Okay.
I work at a stone quarry, and basically just We build. We make big rocks into little rocks. And so
Have you been
one
doing
of
that a
the-
long time?
What's that?
You've been doing that a long time?
I've been there 38 years.
Oh man.
So that actually might be where I get some of my, you know, I've always, things mechanical. I've always been good at it.
Yeah.
And, that's probably why I'll get aggravated at work, and then I'll say, I just want to sit in my shop, you know? But it's
The
just,
peace and serenity of your shop.
yeah, it is. It is. I'll just come down here and I'll put something on the TV or music or whatever. Just start puttering away, Just, but yeah, that that symphony was just. I spent a lot of time. I've seen the movie 1,000 times, but it's like I sat there and watched the orchestra, a lot of it, and just
Yeah.
watching it play and stuff, and just seeing what instruments were being played at certain parts and everything. And it's just it was really just an amazing time. They already invited us back for next year, so it'll definitely be.
Was there a lot of costumers there?
We had, I want to say we had probably 10 or 12, maybe. We had a bunch of stormtroopers. Karen was in her Jawa. I was in Chewie. I'm trying to think who else was it. Oh, we had a TIE pilot. I think that was about it. Didn't have any other big characters other than myself. Everything. But it was fun. It was a good troop. It wasn't super long.
You guys
And
just
we always-
mingle out in the lobby like while the guests are getting seated and stuff.
Yeah. When they come through, and we were standing in the lobby, and they were going to their seats and stuff. It was fun. It was it's always it was fun. There was some moments when they come in and they were all Star Wars fans, obviously, and stuff, and music and stuff, and they just you get all crazy and get all excited and stuff like that. And that's probably one of the best parts about being a Chewie is just the attention that you're gonna get.
Excitement. Yeah.
It's just the looks on people's faces when they see you and stuff. And so, but yeah, we'll definitely be going. We usually go up there a couple times, two or three, maybe 4 times a year. It's up in Maine, so and we really like going to Maine and everything. It's nice up there. It's our kind of people.
Is Maine? Is it a big city or is it kind of?
It's in Portland, so it's a good size city. It's one of their bigger cities. Other than I think it's more. It's right on the coast, so there's a big shipping is a lot of this. Mostly everything comes into Maine is in Portland.
Yeah.
So all the ships and everything like that, and the docks and stuff, and then just on it. It's not that big of a city, but you only have to go like 3 or 4 miles, and then you're in rural suburbs, and stuff, and I think that's where the biggest airport is in Portland, and which is not even that big. But it's we always enjoy it. We're going back there in April for the Pine State Comic-Con Expo, I guess it is.
Yeah.
So, but we'll go
Is,
up for the. What's that?
How many trips do you usually do every year?
I usually probably maybe around 10, something like that.
That's actually quite a few, I think. I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't done that many in a long time.
we enjoy it. I mean, we there's a lot. I mean, we cover 5 states. With the New England garrison, so it's not like we're just one state. So it's but it's it's like I said, we go up to Maine a lot, and we like it up there, and stuff. And we like all the people up there and stuff, and everything. And it's always usually low key, nothing crazy. It's not like the Fan Expo in Boston where it's just a zoo and the Rhode Island Comic Con, which is even worse sometimes. But we'll do. We got the Providence Bruins coming up. We're gonna do that, and then we got the main trip. I got Fenway. We usually do Fenway Park. We have that's on. I think it's on the 3rd, May 3rd this year, maybe.
Oh man, I would love to go and do Fenway Park, man. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, so
awesome.
I've done that a couple times and everything. So I'm gonna do it again this year and stuff. And then we got. I don't have anything really going on in June. Another event up in Maine in July and stuff, and then we got the big trip in August, going down to Texas. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a good hard look at that one tonight and see if I can swing it.
Yeah,
I've been talking about that one for months.
The hotels are really cheap. Like I said, they did a real good job. Even the hotel that it's at the Embassy Suites.
Yeah.
In Frisco. And so it's I mean the cost of the room was pennies. Really, it was really I was really impressed. And we jumped on it right away once the hotel block went up. We jumped right on it and everything. And then we ended up when the tickets went on sale. We ended up doing even their VIP tickets were cheap when they were available and stuff, So we just did the VIP this time and everything. So, but no, we're looking forward to it because we're going to take the trip and drive down and stuff. And the grandkids live down halfway through and stuff. So we're going to go see the kids on the way through and all that stuff. So, but
how long a drive is that for you guys?
It's gonna take us probably it's gonna be like I think we're gonna spread it out like 5 days.
Oh wow,
driving down. So,
that's long enough.
We're gonna hit a bunch of places we haven't been and stuff. So, but and then we're just gonna fly back. We were originally gonna drive back, but I'm like. After everything and doing the convention, I'm like, I don't want to drive.
Right. Yeah,
it's like 1,800 miles, I think, something like that. So it's like I'm like, we'll fly back. So that's what we did.
How about just coming and opening the back door for me?
Yeah. E6000. Smells like petroleum.
Oh, I know. It's not much. I'm I'm mixing up this stuff right now. I can't stand
More
this.
Boswell.
Oh yeah. That stuff smells like cat piss.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we're doing.
Yeah. I'm gonna come in like 15 minutes probably after I get this hair on.
Okay, I'm just gonna start looking at your shirt.
Okay. I think it's
Are you still just using silicone? Regular silicone? You use that silpoxy stuff still?
I use both. I try to use the silicone caulking when I can,
Yep.
just because it's cheaper than silpoxy.
Right.
But there's some things that like I can't get the silpoxy or I can't get the silicone to really adhere to.
Right.
And one of them is these boots, like the sole of the boots. There's certain parts of the boot that I feel like I've got to use E6000 or something different.
Yep.
Whatever it is, the properties of it just don't seem to want
I found out the hard way. The E6000 does not like foam. It melts it. It melts it. When I was making my first set of boots,
to. Yeah.
my lifts and everything, I glued the toe on, and I was like, oh, I'll just use that E6000 because it really stuck to the
Yeah.
toe, because the first set of toes I had were from Joey there, Chewy 5.3 there,
Yeah.
and the E6000 stuck to those toes really well, but I didn't realize it melts the styrofoam that I was using for the lifts because it's got acetone in it,
Hmm.
and it So I put it on. It doesn't melt it right away, and so I put it all on, had it all secured and everything like that. Blah blah blah. Walked away. I came back like I don't know, a half hour later, hour
Yeah.
later to see what it looked like, and it was like the toe was completely melted off the front of the boot, and I'm like, oh my, live and learn, I guess. Then I read the directions, read what was in it. One of the ingredients is acetone. I'm like, great. So I ended up using the epoxy, but then the Gorilla Glue worked pretty good and everything. And then I would just fill it. Then it had like a cavity inside, and I would just fill it with that spray foam. That spray foam works pretty good too.
I feel like I had a similar learning curve with the releases and which releases inhibit silicone and stuff.
Yep. That and latex and silicone don't like each other either.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've never used latex before, but I've heard that. Yeah, I went up to Seattle Comic Con recently,
Yep.
and it had been a long time. Honestly, I think it had been a year since I had put the suit on, the Tarful suit,
Oh,
and it was just really nice. I got re-inspired to get back in the shop,
yep.
but I've been battling a funk for quite a while prior to that.
Battling what?
Just not wanting to get out in the shop
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
for quite a while. So much of that just depends on like how busy the other parts of my life are,
Yeah.
and just
Yep.
having energy.
Oh, that's the big part. It's just it's. I try to get down here after work, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Weekends are tough. I work 6 days, so it's Sunday's my only time to do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm either going out somewhere or something like that, or like today we did everything yesterday when I got home. Took care of everything we needed to take care of, and so we could basically sit around today, and I could stay down here all day.
I was thinking of like logos for the Wookiee Lab thing.
Yep.
And I wanted to start like really small because I mean this is a new thing, and
Right.
people they need to see that it's going to be around for a while before they start buying merch for it,
Oh yeah.
And I was thinking it'd be cool to see if we could do like the Blue Harvest logo, but like get it to say Wookiee Lab instead, you know?
Yep.
So I was gonna play around with some AI or something just to see if I
Right.
could get like a mock up to see what it could look like.
Yep. Well, that'd be neat.
And I was trying to set up the Wookiee Lab as more of a, well, Nathan and I were trying to set it up more as just like a, trying to like develop like a fellowship, you know?
Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, I like, I missed the last couple that you did and stuff, and but this is, I enjoy this. You know, well, that's when you're working on, like you were saying, it's sometimes it gets lonely in the shop by
Oh,
yourself.
yeah.
You get someone to talk to, and like you said, it doesn't have to be Star Wars. It can be anything really. You know, but you're doing we're all doing a common thing and everything. But I don't know. I enjoy it. You know, learn some new things and new some techniques and things that you're doing and Nathan's doing and stuff. Stuff always intrigues me.
It's crazy. I've been doing this for quite a while now, but like I'll be Chad Chapin. He's a buddy of mine. He built his Wookiee. He lives an hour away from me.
Yep.
But he'll come over and we'll just be hanging in the shop together. I'll be working on what I'm working on. He'll be working on what he's working on. And it's some of the stuff that I learned from him it's so wild. Because like it's just so obvious. Like example, I'm using my silicone gun here, this thing, and I've been using this for how long, and I never realized that you could use this little bar.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times I've gone through a tube of silicone, and I never knew that what this was for.
Yeah.
And then the
Yep.
same thing that the little
hole.
hole is to cut. And I'm just like, it's like,
Yeah. Really?
it's crazy. I really did not know that. It was wild.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I saw it on a video or something, one of the home improvement shows or something like that I was watching,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, hey, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I go downstairs and grab my
Yeah.
silicone thing, and I'm like, I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God. I've been using a nail all
Yeah.
this time, a razor knife,
Yeah.
and I was like,
There's a guy on I see him on Instagram all the time. He says, "For fuck's sakes."
oh yeah, him, yep,
That guy, it's
Yep.
like that, those moments where you're just
Yep.
like, what?
yeah, yep.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah, I see his videos sometimes. It's funny. I'll have to admit it. I have tried it. Tried some of the stuff he's done and see if it actually works.
I don't think I've tried any, but every time I watch it, I'm like, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. I still want to try the. I don't know. The last one I saw was he took a car wouldn't start, so he took a 20-volt DeWalt battery off his cordless
I saw
stuff
that one.
and then started the car. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I saw that one.
The next time I'm gonna try it. See if that actually works.
Those meta glasses, I think, would be really good. There's so many times where I don't have like the right angle on
Yep.
on something I'm trying to record for somebody.
Oh yeah.
I never even thought of that before. That's
I've been there's a guy I watch his videos. He's an airplane. He's a small aircraft mechanic and stuff at a local airport nearby, and he's got a pair of them, and he wears them all the time, and he's always posting videos of what he's working on and stuff, and I always thought they were really cool and stuff, and I've been tossing the idea around about getting a pair. And
You need to
everything.
get some that are like Wookiee sized.
Yeah. And they I think it's Ray-Ban makes them, and I think Oakley makes them too. But they're really cool. They really have a great picture. I mean, it just I watched his videos, him working on stuff, and you can really see exactly what he's working on. His detail is incredible.
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
that'd be really good.
and it's and he's generally turning his head in that direction of whatever he's not like he's
Right.
so you can really see what he's actually working on with the glasses. And it's really a neat thing. I've been tossing the idea around about getting a pair of them.
Yeah, I might
So,
take a look at those. I think that'd be a cool.
I got to get new glasses anyways. And I said, well, might as well get a pair of those. I mean, this guy wears them all the time. He wears them as regular glasses, and he just leaves them on all the time. And he just posts content.
Just as sunglasses.
No, I think that you can get prescription ones.
Oh, okay.
You can just when you order them. If you get them off eBay or something like that, then I think they're just going to be regular, no prescription. You can get them, and then like Nathan was saying, his are like transitions, so they'll be like sunglasses, and then clear. I mean those, and but you can get them if you order them through their website or whatever. They you just give them your prescription, and they'll put the lenses in, whatever you want. But they're not cheap. Like the refurbished ones are, a lot cheaper. But they're really a neat thing.
I think, and he was saying the battery doesn't last terribly long, but I think it'd be really cool, like just making like a little 5-minute video to post on like the Wookiee Builder site or the Wookiee Lab site, to just to like show somebody a quick process or how something's supposed to work.
Yeah, I think the Gen 3s have a longer battery life. I think they're like maybe 2 hours or something like that. 2 to 4. I think it's dependent on what you're doing and everything, but yeah, the guy has them. He wears them all the time, and he's he wears them in the shop all the time, and then he he's always doing test flights and everything, and so he wears them when he does the flights. I'm also I'm an aviation buff too, so I like anything with aviation.
Do you fly or you just like
I
into it?
haven't in a while. I do have my pilot's license though,
Oh, okay.
and I just haven't done it in a long time. You know, again, time.
Yeah.
But I've always been fascinated by it and enjoy it. And
Look at the front of this boot. I just got all the gray hair on the bottom of it.
yep,
It is pretty messy.
yeah,
The good news is it all gets covered up at some point.
yeah. Looks good though.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing what hair hiding it and heat and a little bit of trimming can do to shape things
Oh
and
yeah.
get them going in the right direction. But I'm going to work on the brown tonight probably.
What was that all? What was that all gray on the bottom?
Yeah, just like the lowest part, like you barely see any gray
Oh, okay.
sticking out. The other one was the same way, but it's like you can barely see some of the gray. You
Oh,
almost
okay.
can't even see it.
Yep.
It's just
Yep.
very little. And then there's like a little bit under there too. I usually trim it back and then put the heat on it.
Yep.
And then this one's ready to go, other than I just need to put heat on it and latch this spat. I was thinking of maybe making it so that like the hair went up further on the boot and then the pants don't need to be as long. But I'll wait and see what
Yeah.
how it looks.
Yeah, because I got mine are about they're probably about maybe 8 to 10 inches up the boot, and
The
then
hair?
I actually have my pants. The pants come down to just about the toe, below the toe on my boot itself,
Yeah.
and then the hair hangs down pretty much to the floor.
Hmm.
And that way, when I do move around, you don't see that transition. You know, it'll I
Right.
have a lot of, I have probably this much, 10 inches of overlapping hair,
Right.
and that way you don't see any when I'm walking and everything like that. You don't see the separation
Yeah.
because I have to have I got 12 inches of lift and everything, and so I have to cover everything as it's coming down. Because plus I got the I got a piece of like foam that goes from my knee to the toe, so I don't get the big bump, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. The shorter costumers, they have a different set of challenges to deal with.
yeah,
but the people wearing the boots, they're kind of dealing with that toe bump. Well, I think I'm at a stopping point.
Yeah, I'm gonna glue this piece on and probably call it quits for tonight because it's time's it here. It's almost 7 here. So
Well, I'm going to cut this off, but really good to visit with you, Paul.
yeah, you too. Same.
And I'm going to be in the shop a lot this week, so if you need any company, give me a call.
All right. Sounds good. We'll talk
All
to
right.
you soon.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.